In a restless night, before the great fight with Karaka, I had a frightening dream. There was a huge Spanish ship being attacked by wild pirates. They climbed up the walls of the ship like rats. Their muscular arms and chests were covered with exotic tattoos. Some had only one eye, as the other was covered with patches of round black cloth. Within minutes, they had swarmed the deck like frantic bees. The Spanish soldiers fought back. An ancient cannon thundered and was spitting out fire and smoke. Soon the deck of the ship was covered with dead bodies and wounded soldiers, writhing in their blood. Among the fighters there was a gallant young prince in a splendid silver-like armor. In spite of his young age, he was fighting like a seasoned warrior. At last the Spaniards were conquered. The dead were thrown into the sea, where they were immediately swallowed by the hungry sharks. The rest was taken prisoner to be sold as slaves at the slave market of Sherahim. The Sheikh, who liked the young prince, bought him for his arena, where the brave young prince not long afterwards died like a hero in a battle. His helmet and breastplate was displayed in our cell, to be worn by a worthy successor. The breastplate showed the spot where a spear pierced the heart of the young prince. Suddenly, the ear-splitting blast of a trumpet echoed through the underground corridors. "Hurry up, you lazy chaps! The Sheikh has already arrived," I heard some captains shouting. In less than a minute, our passage was packed with gladiators, among them Karaka. When he saw me, he shouted, "I am here because of you. Today you will pay for it. With your lips, you will taste the hot sand of the arena, with your face down in the dust, gasping for air," he knelt. Boiling in anger, he tried to spit in my face. I dodged, and the spittle landed in the face of a mighty warrior. With the speed of lightning, a bony fist landed straight in Karaka's face. Karaka, my great enemy, was writhing in pain on the ground, as the heavy boots of the soldier danced on his chest. "Please stop it," I pleaded with the mighty warrior. "The people like to see what a spitting cobra looks like," I said. So I persuaded the angry soldier not to kill Karaka. Then I grabbed Karaka's arm and helped him to his feet. Gladiators who had enjoyed the spectacle laughed and shouted, "The spitting cobra! The spitting cobra!" We were lined up in front of the tribunal, where the Sheikh had already taken his seat, packed with soft pillows. Then we had to shout, "Hail, Your Highness! Dying, we salute you!"
Then the fighting and dying started. galleries were packed with bloodthirsty people. The Sheikh had fallen asleep. He was bored by the endless shouting and killing. From time to time he had to be woken up by one of his officials and be told what to do.
Your Highness, said an officer, let me explain to you. If you want the chap down there to live, lift up your thumb. If you want him to die, lower your thumb. It is easy like that. A vulture had settled on top of a slain gladiator and started with his sharp beak to tear small pieces of flesh from his lifeless body. At the same time, the heartless Sheikh was feeding himself with precious food and wine. The crowd on the gallery screamed in excitement every time a gladiator was falling to the ground, writhing in pain in his blood. There was no mercy. My whole body started to shake. The fear of death gripped me. When is the vulture going to come to me? I asked myself. I experienced what Jesus felt in the Garden of Gethsemane before his death. I covered my face with my 2 hands as some tears flowed down my cheeks. There was no time for grief, for immediately 2 soldiers appeared in front of me. "Get up, my darling," one of the soldiers said. "It is your turn now to die." They accompanied me to the middle of the arena. Karaka was already waiting for me. He grinned. Karaka was a strong man and an experienced fighter. I, on the other hand, have never fought in an arena before. A certain death stared now into my face, but I felt Jesus next to me. This removed my fear. Suddenly, Karaka lost his sword. Also, his breastplate slipped down, revealing a big tattoo of a demon engraved on his chest. I would have loved to push my sword into the belly of that laughing monster, but instead of killing my arch-enemy, I also threw my sword away and said, "My brother, we are now equal. Let us fight with our fists."